Well, welcome back to Friend Powered Friday Nights. I'm Lynx Griffin. This has been technical issues. Let's find out if they persist. Okay. I think the issue is that my controller's dying. That might explain it. Oh boy. I was trying to set up the clock, and I realized that controller input would just not work at all on any games I tried. I tried to reset. It's finally going. Ah. Thank you so much for your patience. I think what this is telling me is that I need a new controller, because this one is not working out so great. It says, but the narrator is very nice that I've been setting the clock, despite the troubles this has caused. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. What is my favorite time? Current time. I've earned it! Okay. Thank you, narrator. Again, let me know if there's audio echoing problems like last time. If there is, I'll just turn down the volume again. I spent all this time trying to fix it today. But we're at the Stanley Parable 2! No, the controller's headphone jack did not work. I actually went and got another pair of headphones, a nicer pair of headphones. And I tried that pair, and that didn't work either. I was messing around with the settings a bunch today, and trying to make sure this would work. If there's an echo, let me know. I'll just turn it down again. And I'll deal without sound, so that you guys will not be dealing with the problems. Sorry for these technical issues. Yeah, I think this is proof I need a new controller. This one is pretty old. The thumb pad is barely hanging in there. It's not doing great.
This is a story.
Oh, welcome back. Okay, we're actually going to listen to the thing this time, because we missed it last time. Oh, we have balloons now! Echo, oh. Well, heck. Okay, fine. Sound down. I get no sound. You get sound. Stanley, look at this. No wonder your stuff's glitching out. I'm just full of technical issues. Look at all this nonsense.
This is what employee 427 did.
How does can this wait? Is Stanley counting the milliseconds? Is that what Stanley's doing?
And although others might have considered it
soul-rending,
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
Oh, Stanley. No, Stanley. How are we gonna get through this? This is a mess.
Stanley was happy.
Yeah, note to self. Maybe I should be going to get a new controller this weekend.
Very peculiar happened.
The Stanley Parable 2.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun.
Something he
I wonder what's going to happen in the Stanley Parable 2.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized
Hello, thank you for coming. I apologize so much for all the technical issues. The audio apparently is still not letting me go. Oh, we have all these our great niece balloons are around. The audio is still not being nice to me. And when I started up the game, the controller stopped working. So I think I need a new controller because I tried it all kinds of things and it was still being a problem. Resetting the console is the only thing that worked.
But as he came to his wits and
but this is an old controller anyway. It probably needs to be replaced.
And stepped out of his office.
Okay, we're in the Stanley Parable 2. This time we have balloons. I hope I don't miss anything important. If there's a phone ringing or something, let me know. Look at all these balloons! Happy 12th birthday, step-niece! It's so specific.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's so specific. Look at this pencil sharpener.
He couldn't find a trace
Look at that old telephone. Well, I hate it when balloons do that. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. I don't know why I do. I just, like, balloons shouldn't be like that. The sky shouldn't be like that. Bucket? Should I take this bucket with me? What if I need to grab stuff? Bucket! I must have a have a bucket. Just in case. I have no clue how if I can get rid of the bucket. Can I even drop the bucket? I think the problem is if I take the bucket, I'm just doomed to have a bucket forever. My emotional support bucket. It is very shiny. 420, bucket it! Just bucket it. Bucket the trend. Seriously, I have the bucket and my emotional support bucket, and I can't put it down, I don't think. What's going on in 417? Any balloons in there? We're in 415. Also, who designed the layout of this office? Why is this so labyrinthian? Oh boy. What should we do now that we have our support bucket? Which way should we go? Stan clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. Now that we have support buckets, maybe we should go to the left, or should we go to the right? So many options now that we have a bucket, and here the Stanley Parable too. Can I throw the bucket? No. Which way should Stanley go? I can start to go right and then go left. There's a bunch of options either way I haven't done yet, so... we'll go left. I'm clutching the bucket. The bucket will save me from whatever will kill me.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth now more than
The bucket will save
Perhaps
me.
his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Perhaps it was. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Chris, Susie, what are you doing in the closet? Stenographs, not cost efficient. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergy guys. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on top of blankety blank blank blank. Future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Ugh. Chris is in the broom closet again. Visiting the dark world. I can't get in. Oh, I can get into the broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
I can feel
the
it.
Broom closet. It
wants the bucket.
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy.
Oh,
it's
you
as
can't
clear
have
as
my
day.
bucket,
This
broom closet.
believes it deserves the bucket.
I can't.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet.
Why are
That's
you
what
speaking for the broom
is trying to
closet?
say here. It's
Why would you do that?
The other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in.
Don't hand over the
Don't
bucket.
Hand over the bucket.
Well, what if I don't
know
want to listen
how
to
hard
it?
must
To
be,
it.
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
But I cannot.
This is
I
your
cannot
bucket.
let go of the
This
bucket
is
now that I
your
have my support
companion
bucket.
and lifelong
It is my
friend.
life.
You can't hand it over.
Am I gonna have to like
We're getting
throw
into
the bucket
name
into the
calling now, it seems.
incinerator?
This is
like
how
the
low the broom closet
canyon
has sunk
tube?
that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over
why,
the bucket.
why are you speaking for the broom
Stanley,
closet?
I never liked this.
Yeah,
broom
I know you don't
closet
like
for
this
a
broom
variety
closet.
of reasons, but even this
Where's
is
the dark
worse than
world?
I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting
What are you
friends.
coming between me and
That
my
your
bucket?
relationship is purely superficial and convenient.
Why are you coming
that your
between my
life
bucket?
is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object.
Dude,
which happened to
narrator's
lay in
writing
your
fan
path
fiction
in an
about the
even
broom closet and the
partially
bucket.
enticing manner. Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the
They've been
broom
taking
closet
my
off for its
bucket.
demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the
I
bucket
don't know.
have
Our
shared
experiences have
together.
so far been walking
Go
through doors.
each of them point by point.
We
Share
walked
your
through one
journal
door into another
entries
door.
detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Narrator,
Let him have it.
what is your bucket fan fiction going on here? Have I let the broom closet
Okay,
have it?
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
What is it? What is it, narrator?
There. Now it's settled. No more debate.
What'd he do?
No more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet.
Take a hike,
with all
broom
your meandering
closet.
philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their
Property of
relationship to broom
Stanley.
closets in the natural order of things.
How special. I have a property of Stanley bucket.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going
Give
to
me more
slap it on as
stickers.
well because I think it's appropriate. You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
How many
That way,
stickers can we
if you're
collect for
ever
a
unsure
bucket?
whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not,
I don't know.
you
Who
can
knows
look
what
down
anything
at the
is?
sticker and say to yourself, it's a bucket.
Ah, it's a
There
bucket.
really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
You can put that on it. Put that on your laptop, and then it's a bucket. You got any more stickers for me? On my bucket?
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent
I can't
treatment.
tell.
And
Everything's
to be honest,
silent.
I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Property of Stanley. What a beautiful bucket. How can I ever let go of this bucket? It's my property. You should say that to your coworker. All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the
Now the fun thing is, I'm sure like there'd be
the
interesting
boss's
things to do
office.
with the bucket. In either direction. Bum 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 bum. Can I take it to the executive bathroom? Can I put water in my Stanley bucket? Or soap? No, I cannot. To have a bucket, is that a crime? Is it the crime of all time? Also, my bucket is like very shiny. Just realized that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
I missed a figurine in the
to discover what an
bathroom.
indication
No!
of any human life.
I can't get
Crushed
back
by the
out.
weight of this
No.
revelation, Stanley may have broken
Oh,
down into
no.
an emotional dumpster fire,
No.
if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
I didn't even see it.
Even now, in
How
his
will I
darkest of
collect
hours,
all
did
the stupid things to
bucket's
collect?
warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion
No.
and chaos. It would be with him always.
Yep.
The bucket would, and he knew it.
I forgot what the
The
password
two of them
is.
were inseparable.
It's like
At this
4852,
point,
isn't
Stanley was
it?
so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection
I was so absorbed in the bucket,
that
I
he
forgot the
didn't notice
collectibles.
The keypad behind the boss's desk, nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket.
Being
did he
near
have
the bucket.
any notion that the pin
Oh, you're gonna
number
tell
for
us
the
it again?
keypad was 28.
2845, I was wrong. Yeah. Oh, so many branching endings with the bucket. Alright, I'll have to get the collectible next time. Okay, fine. Here we go. So many things you can do with the bucket.
Twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could
Not
never
very good at aiming
possibly
this thing.
know that
Probably
the
my controller.
combination was 2845. But Stanley
Yep.
guessed the correct code by sheer
I
luck.
guessed it by sheer
Was it
luck.
the bucket
Ah,
knew
it's dark.
all along?
It's
Was
dark.
the bucket guiding him?
The bucket. Yes, the bucket is
This
guiding
certainly
me.
the most logical explanation.
Couldn't possibly be the narrator, just the bucket guiding me. It's not possible. Impossible. Improbable. I wonder, am I gonna get like collectible? Collectible.
You found one of them. One of the
I
miniature
found a
Stanley figurines.
Stanley.
Remember, no reward
Remember,
for
no
collecting all of
reward.
these. Only the intrinsic
Only the
pleasure
intrinsic
of a
pleasure of
job
watching
well
the
done.
number go
you
up.
You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley.
God knows I've tried.
So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one
I'm
of these
savoring
beautiful
it.
figurines.
Collect them all. Who is that guy back there? I have collected so much. Where's Escape? I think this time we're gonna go to Escape. Unless I should do something else. Should I do one of the nice endings with the power of the bucket? Where will the bucket lead us to next? Where will it go? Also, I need to keep an eye on my actual stream for whenever the ads happen.
The elevator
those exist
raced
now?
downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
Ah, but the bucket will guide
It would
us
be
towards our
all
fate.
Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
We could just put it on our heads.
The
Maybe that'd be the
bucket is
best
here
place
you,
for it.
Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I don't know. I don't like this uncertainty. It's so uncertain. The only certain thing is the bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
Should we go to the mind control facility or should we go to Escape? Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written
Bum,
on it,
bum, bum.
the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Not the
Stan and
bucket!
would both meet a violent death.
Take my life, spare the bucket.
The door behind them was not shut.
Nope.
Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn
Nope.
around
We're
and get
bucket.
back on track.
We'll face our deaths together.
At this point,
You'll be with me
Stanley
in the
and
end,
the
bucket,
were
right?
knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Is the bucket alive? We're going to escape. Ah! Ah! Bucket, let's escape. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we'll escape from this office. Ah! Well, now we're in... Oh, help. Ah! Oh, rumble. Controller rumble. You gotta wonder why this is down here.
As the machine
You really
went into
do.
motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise,
Like, who
Stanley
installed
reflected
this?
on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had
No,
turned out to
bucket!
be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death?
Well, I don't know. There could be
This
some
is what
ease in
Stanley
that.
thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a
Well,
bucket.
you know, it's a
everywhere.
bucket's appropriate for
Farewell,
kicking.
Stanley.
Ah! The bucket saved me.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the
No,
narrator,
the other narrator
as
saved me.
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end.
Well, we care more about the bucket than Stanley at this point. The property of Stanley Bucket. It's okay, Bucket. We escaped. The
It was a
Stanley
shame,
Parable.
the death of such a magnificent
Oh
bucket.
man,
It's
this
true
bucket.
that all buckets are radiant in their own way. But
I
this
really
one
like
stood
this.
above the rest. It was
I want to do all the endings with a
glorious
bucket
to
now.
behold.
It was a glorious bucket to behold. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. The precipice of knowledge, much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void, but through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and sustained. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Rainbow Scarab. I was having huge technical difficulties. My controller stopped working on any game. I basically had to reset everything. And I think this is a cue for me to get a new controller because this one's pretty old. It's kind of starting to fall apart. And if this is happening and I can't reset it, then that's a problem. So that's why I was late in starting. Knowledge of the bucket. Will I continue to live in ignorance? Here's a chair. Hello, I'm fine except for,
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket
Bucket.
like this and to claim it for his own? Can you
Piles
see
of
the
buckets.
hubris that blinded him?
This is so
Can
different.
you see that the bucket
It's just a
is
PS4
far
controller.
more noble than Stanley will ever be in his
It's true.
short life?
The poor Stanley. 25 bucks. That is more than 25 buckets. Whoa. Can we experience true euphoria by staring into what is definitely 25 buckets? Although all the museum stuff has been replaced with buckets. A bucket with 2 handles. Created in real life having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year dozens are put to death just for attempting it. Okay, let's go into this bucket museum and learn more bucket facts. Inferno bucket, which is the medieval era, was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. Dun dun dun. What is the Stanley Parable about? It's about a lot of things. It's about, metatext and narrative in games and choices. The stress bucket, an analogy. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Coping strategies equal holes. The stress bucket, presented without commentary. Hokey dokey. The bucket controls me. I know. This was the war bucket. Cave buckets! Oh, I need like appropriate music for this. Even the deer are drinking from the bucket. Once there was leak. Then man discovered bucket. Man, stop the leak. Bucket. Cave drawing. Well, we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind. What? We do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the excuse me, how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. Submit yourself to the bucket. Bucket is the native species of Earth.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket
I know.
as dazzling to
Wait, where did my
behold as
bucket
this
go?
one.
Where'd it
It
go?
is man who should kneel before the bucket.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket. The bucket, the bucket. Ooh, I love the bucket. I don't love my soup or my bread, just a bucket. Bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, will we never understand the true nature of bucket? Never. There's a bottomless hole. Bucket from heaven. Yeah, Homestuck reference. It's a whole museum of Homestuck references. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay. When will we go? Will there be souvenir buckets for us to get? Is there anything else up here? Nope, there's just the bucket analogy. Let's see. Where have we been? Where are we going? What else is there to do in this bucket museum? Can't go down that hole. Have we experienced the full museum? Is there no more museum for us to experience? Have I truly experienced all of Bucket? That can't be right. I can't see any more Bucket. Where's my bucket? Inferno bucket. Let's see, can I jump from the bucket thing? I'd like a bucket keychain. Is this one of those weird liminal things where I feel like I used to have one, but I definitely did not, but I feel like I did? Whoa! Wait. What? Am I in bucket now? Why am I hovering over this? Is that not supposed to happen? Bucket! Ah! I've obtained true bucket.
There is something we can do.
There is something we can do?
Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this
Will I have to be
terrible
crushed
wrong.
by bucket? Uh-oh.
Let Stanley die.
No!
Let him
I will not be crushed by the machine.
Don't reset the game.
Don't reset
give
the
him another
game.
Opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We
Ah.
can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we
I
let
don't know.
Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new...
Oh! Too bad! Oh no! You didn't squish me or the bucket. We'll see if Bucket reappears in the Stanley Parable 2. Stanley leaves to steal another bucket, another day. Bucket shall remain subservient to human. Again. Alright. We're back.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Well, again, there are balloons, so we're still in the Stanley
decided to
Parable
go to the
2, I
meeting room.
suppose.
Perhaps he had simply
Like-
missed a memo.
Bucket! It has my stickers, too! Huzzah. I need to see if there's anything else to input. Oh, input. Waiting input. Again? We gotta do the input again? Okay. Yeah, I don't like the crushing either. Everyone's working remotely.
Stanley
Yeah, we had a
lifted the bucket
pandemic.
into his arms, and a wave of comfort
Ah,
rushed
yes.
over
The
him.
comfort of Bucket. Do-do-do-do.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly. to
Okay,
his
we'll go
chest,
back and get that
entered the door on
that
his
little
left.
collectible that was in the boss's office. We'll do that. I'm curious what other options will be for the bucket. Property of links. It is. It is very much so. How can we find them? Bottom text? I don't know. How can we find them? Small floating objects appeared across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are many questions. There is no memo from management. Because management's gone. Agenda. Can you tell you've spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? These are all good questions. What else can we learn? Fig leaves are hard to find. Follow clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Red room? Who's 416? Employee 416? Thank you. Good luck. In quotation marks. Okay. Maybe we are the collectibles. Shut the frick up. Why is that? What's his name from the Wild Thornberries? Nigel Thornberry. Why is he a collectible now? Management, help us. Difficult findings. Anyone have any links to this? Wouldn't you like to know? I didn't say. It died via the Inferno bucket.
Staircase,
okay, well, let's go get that collectible that we missed. Since we know it's in the bathroom. Oh.
Another miniature Stanley figure.
Yay!
You know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini
stands? I don't know about
Stanley
that.
figs. What about
Stanlerines?
Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine.
Stanlerine under your belt. It's better than a Funko Stan. I'll say that much. Nigel Thornberry is a treasure. Yes, we are Stanley. We are. That is who we are. We are Stanley. Oh, Panda Room. Can we use the elevator now? Is it still gonna just shimmy and shake for us? No, this is not a normal day for Stanley. This is a weird day for Stanley. We don't know what's going on. All of our coworkers are gone. What could it mean? Yep, the end is never the end. For his days. Might just be the same thing again. I'm sure this goes somewhere. Oh, I need to figure out the method that you do to, like, try and enter the office and then back out again.
Into his manager's office,
and then
Stanley was
go
once again
into the escape.
to discover not an indication of any human life.
Just go back to bed.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
Yep.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster
Yep,
fire,
except for the
if
bucket.
not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
All right, Bucket.
Even
Let's
now,
go on another
in his
adventure.
darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth
You and
and
me
guiding light pierce
discover
the
all
dark
the ways
clouds
that
of
Bucket is
confusion and
different.
chaos. It would be with him always. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
Yay!
luck.
No,
Was
it's not
that the
sheer luck.
bucket
It was the
knew all
bucket.
along?
The bucket knew.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes.
Okay.
This is certainly the most
We will not
logical
escape. We will go to the
explanation.
mind control facility. Should we do the actual ending, or should we do the you blowed up ending? Tell me in the comments. Or in the chat. These aren't comments. The fun one? They're both fun. Just different kinds of fun. Do we want maybe the bucket will save us from the office exploding this time? Doubtful, but you know, we can try. What is one day for Stanley? Nothing. Okay, here we
Stanley and the
go.
bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
And I guess you're escaping from this mortal coil if you go the other way, but not very fun. Alright, let's do the one where the narrator's mean, because we didn't listen.
The lights rose
We didn't listen.
on an enormous room packed with television
Bucket,
screens.
what could this
What
mean?
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both
Why?
wondered
The
to
bucket is
themselves.
just the fourth character of this whole situation. At least we can still press buttons with our bucket. That's important.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley
These were
nearly
all
dropped
replaced.
the bucket
Another
in shock.
person was fired.
Everyone in the office
Uh-oh.
was being
Was that there
videotaped,
last time?
monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything
The
like
bucket
this,
had
and
never
very
seen
nearly
anything
burst
like
into
this.
tears as Stanley cradled it gently,
Wait, I thought the
reassuring
bucket
it
was
that
reassuring
everything
us,
would be
not the
fine.
other way around. Why are we reassuring the bucket? Yeah, I gotta make my bucket Sona now. Bucket is gonna supplant Stanley and become the main character.
Was the bucket under
Stanley's-
the mind control
yeah,
facilities?
was the bucket
influence as
under the
well?
mind controls
Had the
facility?
bucket been told to do things it didn't
I don't
wish
know.
to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to
I don't
do?
know. If you were a
In the
bucket,
first place?
what would you not want to
These
do?
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I don't know, these questions seem important as anything else.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He
Screamed in the bucket,
accept
no!
it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed
The bucket and I are
tighter.
partners.
His one friend in the entire world.
We are partners on this Stanley
he could
adventure.
trust no one except...
What if the bucket is mind controlling us? Stanley, have you ever thought about that? Have you thought about the
But here
fact
was
that
the
the
proof.
bucket could be
The
controlling
heart
us?
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Can he trust this
happy
bucket?
Or sad or content.
Bucket.
Walking,
If I were to turn
eating,
on
working, all of it
mind
monitored and
control
commanded
facility,
from this very place.
Would you protect
And as
me?
the cold reality of his
Would you
past
have my
began
back?
to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Would you protect
over
me, Bucket?
another human life.
Let's find
But
out.
at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button
What?
to turn on the controls.
And we blamed the
Stanley
bucket
gasped
for this?
in horror.
You
Had
threw
this
the
been
bucket under
bucket's
the
plan all
bus!
along? To
The
take
bucket
over the
bus!
machine and claim the power for itself?
Bucket betrayal!
Could have betrayed
See?
him like this. Stanley was prepared to throw the
No!
bucket away in disgust when
How
suddenly
could this
an
be?
image appeared upon the enormous screen.
The enormous screen.
Birds. Silly.
Birds,
Silly birds.
silly birds.
The control buttons
What?
became active again.
Silly birds? Silly birds? Bucket, was this what you wanted to show us all along? Parrots!
Stanley flipped
what else?
through one video of silly
Seagulls.
birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control
This was a bird
at all.
facility.
It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true
I'm a
intention.
silly bird.
Bucket name was all wrong. Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life
This
could
is
have
the
taken,
best.
this one
Look at all these
was
silly
surely
birds.
the best. And Stanley was happy.
And Stanley was happy. So instead of getting killed in a nuclear explosion, we just look at silly birds. Okay. And I want to try every ending with this stupid bucket. Because this is very funny. Alright, sorry Bucket, we're going around with every ending possible to see what
All of his
happens.
co-workers were gone. What
Like,
could
I
it
wonder
mean?
how do with
Stanley
Adventure
decided to
Line,
go
all
to the
that
meeting
goodness.
room.
Oh, we got
Perhaps
lots
he
to
had
try.
simply missed a memo.
There are still some endings
No
I
matter
haven't
how
tried
hard
yet,
Stanley
even.
looked, he
Like
couldn't find a
the
trace of
escape
his
one I hadn't done
co-workers.
before. Bucket is our friend on this special adventure. Alright, any more inputs to do? Input! Input. Give me those inputs! Give me those inputs! Ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, we have to. We never got the baby in the
confusion
fire
and
ending.
chaos all seemed to melt
Yeah.
away as Stanley embraced
Yeah, I
the
wonder what the
bucket.
bucket have to say about that baby on fire. And playing Minecraft and stuff.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
Well, we
chest
have to set the baby on
and
fire.
the door on his left.
You gotta do it. Alright, we're gonna, for this one with the bucket, we're gonna just do everything the narrator asks of us. And, go ahead on to the proper ending. Mission status. Oh, ooh. A large room. Lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs. Some were both red and blue. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. A private but smelly place for an important person. Gotta collect 'em all, Pokemon, Bucketmon. 5 there, B. Just take it from me. Well, it looks like 427. Ha ha ha. Now we have to put the baby on fire. I just saw a Tetris and it said it was based on a true story. Yeah, so stairs, something to do with stairs. Large room, lots of boxes. Some were both red and blue. I can kind of get the sense of where that is. Oh, what does that say? Trust the completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, TBH. Gotta love it. And we've already investigated the broom closet with the bucket.
Coming
All
to
right, for this
Stanley's,
one, we are
Stanley
going
and
to
the
finish
bucket
the game
walked
as
upstairs to the
directed,
boss's office.
as the narrator would want us to do. And we'll see what the bucket does for us there. I'm glad the bucket introduced us to silly birds.
Indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
Thank you, Bucket.
Stanley may have broken down
We
into
thought
an
you betrayed
emotional
us.
dumpster, but Stanley guessed the correct code.
But you
by
did not.
sheer
You just
luck.
showed us silly
Was
birds.
it that the bucket knew all along?
That the
Was
bucket
the
knew all
bucket
along.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I'm so curious about all this bucket business. Okay. Any more collectibles? Nope. Nope. Down we go. You and me, Bucket. You're going to give us all kinds of new narration. The Bucket wouldn't skip the narrator's dialogue in that horrible ending where we were in a locked box underground and the world ended. Bucket wouldn't do that to us. All right, Bucket. Let's go into the real
Stanley and
world.
the bucket walked straight ahead through the
And,
large door that read, "Mind
See what
Control
narrator has to say about
Facility."
that. Because I was delighted by silly birds.
The lights rose on an enormous room with television screens.
Television screens.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Bucket,
Stanley
you
and
should
the
know
bucket
we've done
both
this
wondered to
before.
themselves.
More silly birds. Birds are silly. They are indeed. Also, why are some of these screens just like in the back there and not set up properly?
The monitors jumped to life.
Anybody else
and Stanley
fired?
nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No, just
Everyone
two.
in
Wait,
the
there
office
was something
being
on that screen I couldn't
videotaped,
read. Just two
monitored
people were
like guinea
fired.
pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this.
Bucket,
and it
it's
very
okay.
nearly
I'm here to
burst into
reassure
tears
you.
as
I
Stanley
don't know why.
cradled it
That's supposed to be your
gently,
job,
reassuring it
but you
that
know,
everything would be fine.
you keep taking credit for stuff I do anyway. So, what else is new? Yeet. Wait, where did I have to press the button? Or is this the way to go? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, I gotta hit the eliminator.
Was the bucket under
Elevator.
the mind control
Does
facility's
the bucket
influence as well?
have memories?
Had
That's
the
a good
bucket been
question.
told to do things
Do
it
buckets
didn't
have
wish to do?
brains, aside from ones you might put in them
Things does a
to
bucket
hold
want to do
because
or
they're
not want to
buckets?
do in the first place? These questions raised
Would you be a
furiously in
bucket? Would you be a
Stanley's
brain in a
mind.
bucket? That's my question.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He
The
couldn't
brain that
accept
wouldn't
it.
bucket.
His own life in someone else's control.
Can you do?
Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one
Alright,
friend
come on.
in the entire world.
Come on, Stanley.
At this point, he could trust no one
Stanley!
except for the bucket.
Bucket. I was not going to trust you, but then you showed me silly
Here
birds,
was the
so
proof.
I have to
The
trust you
heart
now.
of the operation. Controls labeled
I
with
do.
emotions, happy or sad or content.
All right, we're
Walking,
going to escape
eating,
the
working,
mind
all
control.
of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
Property
of
of
his
Stanley
past
Bucket.
began to sink in, Stanley
System
decided
power
that this machinery
off. We
would
cannot
never
see
again-
silly birds. No silly birds. Well, we can go outside and see silly birds. There's plenty of those out there. I'll be fine. No.
Stanley and the bucket
Yeah, we're waiting.
waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it over? Will we find the silly birds?
Yes, they had done
Yay!
it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their
Their greatest and darkest enemy.
freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
How are they controlling the
Freedom
bucket's
was
mind?
now
Does the bucket
mere
have its
moments
own
away.
room?
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they
Ah.
stepped through this massive door.
Yay!
The
Bucket, what kind of
wanted
life do
learn
you want to
roller
live? Do
skate.
you want to look for silly
Stanley
birds?
wanted to sneeze in every country on earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd
Well, that
lived
sounds all
together,
lovely.
with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
And two, what?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door
We
stopped?
can't escape.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Oh no!
An unbearable silence filled the room.
We cannot escape. We cannot see the silly birds and
Until
watch
finally the
movies.
truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to
Oh
leave.
no!
Even
The building is trapped. The building is trapped.
The incredible calming presence of the
What?
bucket. Needed
What?
the soothing warmth of the bucket.
What? This bucket is too powerful.
No. Stanley
This bucket is too powerful for any of
Not while he has
us.
such a precious bucket in his arms.
I'm gonna have to part
Not
ways
while
with the
this building
bucket.
has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
Oh no.
But at least...
This is the bad ending.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay.
And the bucket just rolls away.
Stanley gulped. Very soon now,
Oh no.
he was about to find out.
This is kind of horrifying. The silly birds ending was better. Oh no! How terrible. The bucket is inverting all of our expectations. Now we'll never escape as long as we have a bucket. I know.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Bucket, you want to go explore that basement
Stanley
where I
decided
lost
to
my
go to the meeting
mind?
room.
And
Perhaps he
then
had
Mary
simply
Ellen
lost a
found
memory.
us on the sidewalk? We can discover what happens. If I don't run into the door anyway. I'm so glad Bucket's always here for us to discover silly birds together. Any more input, computers? Nope. Is life worth living it but without Bucket? I guess we'll find out.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
I feel
With
much
the
better
in
with
his arms
Bucket.
Again, he was home.
He's home. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs this
Stanley
time.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We discover all that we can with the power of the bucket. Still got collectibles to find. How we can find them. What about Mrs. Stanley? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that one does. That was my least
Stanley
favorite
and the bucket walked upstairs
ending.
to the boss's office.
But maybe Bucket will make it different. Her cold mannequin arms cannot understand the joy of Bucket. It's true.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between
Stanlerines and
Figures.
Figlies.
What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates
I like
the intrinsic
Stanlerines.
sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner
Go
of
up
your
by
screen
one.
go up by one? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
What will it be? Stanlerines or Figlies? Figlies, those are also pretty good.
But
Alright.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Can't
He
go up to
considered
the boss's
possibility of
office.
facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a
Bucket, you'll help me
competitive
get out of
economy,
here, right?
Why had he taken that risk? All because
Bucket.
he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would
Bucket
think
is
he
all.
was
Oh no!
crazy.
Somebody
And
spilled their
then
coffee.
Something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to
No,
himself,
Bucket.
maybe
You thought
I
you'll
am
keep me
crazy.
from going
He
crazy.
looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked
Bucket,
the
am I crazy?
The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
How does the bucket return the
Strange,
gaze?
Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and
Oh,
wisdom
no.
in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt
The
none of its
bucket's
familiar
abandoned us.
reassurance and comfort. And that's when
No.
Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal.
No, it's my
everyday
bucket. It says property of
Someone
Stanley on
else's
it.
bucket, perhaps. How
There's
did
my
I end up
stickers.
with someone else's bucket?
No,
This is all
how could it be
terribly
somebody
wrong.
else's
Surely
property?
no good would come from
No.
this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley
my
might
bucket's
experience
gone.
without
It
the
had my stickers on it. That was my
psychologically grounding presence
bucket.
of his bucket.
Literally right there, property of
Now he
Stanley.
noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course,
Gosh darn it! Oh man, this is gonna
feathers were
suck.
floating off the ground. Oh,
No, where's my bucket?
without my
I didn't even know
bucket,
where I
I've
dropped
gone
it.
Truly mad.
I
Where is
yeah,
it?
see,
I
you
must
shouldn't have
find
dropped it.
Far
Must
off
find
in the
it.
distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Can I go around?
Stanley,
No,
it's me,
I can't.
The bucket.
I can't.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Bucket.
None of them were his. None of them were
All I
his
see is
special
mug.
bucket.
Come to me,
No!
Stanley. Find
I can't
me.
find you.
He had
It's
to
like
find the
Fluttershy
bucket.
in
He
Discord.
had to return to his old friend. It was the
No.
only way to truly restore his sanity.
Mine has
And then
stickers on
suddenly,
it.
He froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
No, my bucket. It was inside me all along. Where's my bucket with my
It
stickers?
was incredibly painful.
There's buckets everywhere.
Stanley doubled over in agony. And
No. He lost the bucket. He lost the bucket like
This
in
is the
heavy
story
rain.
of a woman named
Jason,
Mariella.
bucket, bucket. Bucket!
Ariella woke up on a day like any
Bucket!
other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was
Same
interrupted by the
exact
body of a man who
except
had
she's
stumbled
holding a
through town,
bucket.
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away,
I'm so
she
glad
knew
the Stanley
what the
Parable is
problem
just the
was.
bucket parable now.
This man had no bucket. Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
I like the bucket parable. How cruel this world can be, indeed.
Her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this.
She's got to go fill this bucket.
A myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
Oh boy.
Which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes.
Thanks,
she thought to
Bucket.
herself, my kid's ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
I want to do every ending with the bucket now. This is so good. I'm sorry. How much would a bucket help with storyboarding? Oh, a lot, I bet. Oh, this hallway's a little different, isn't it? Oh, well, there's Bucket. Can I come back to you, Bucket? I just want to check and see. Wait, oh no, we don't have the extended office now. Okay, well, we better make sure we take you then.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again. Not true.
Not with the bucket around. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
Okay, no, Stanley, know what we're doing next? We're doing the confusion
This was
ending
not the correct
with the
way to
bucket.
do it.
Because that's got to be great.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Calling to
telling
him.
him that the employee lounge was simply
Yep,
the
we gotta go to the employee lounge. Clearly, sorry. I backflipped all the way to
And here
work.
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting
Bucket,
room?
can we get us a drink?
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket
Yep,
turned out
Bucket's
to
super
be.
insightful. Good job, Bucket. We love this room. What's on this notepad? Can't tell. Picture of the ocean. Let's play Abzu.
Truly, being here with the
It was a
bucket
grand
was
adventure.
grand
What does this mug say?
Stanley reflected on all they'd been through
I can't tell.
First,
Number one,
walking
Dad,
through
probably.
The door on the right. Then
Number
walking
one,
to the
Mom.
lounge, then arriving
Where's
at the
number one,
lounge. What a
Bucket?
thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Yeah, Abzu. Coffee nut. Yeah, I would imagine if you're a coffee mug.
Perhaps this was where the bucket went, but finally, the bucket was done.
Bucket was done being in the lounge. We must
And they
submit to
took
the
first
whims of the
open
bucket
door
now.
on their left to get back to business.
All right, confusion. Bucket, are you going to get
And so the two of
confused
them
too?
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
What does this office make? Meh. Bucket. Will we call this the bucket line now? How will Bucket change our ending? How will it happen? All my troubles will be gone when I have a bucket.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Okay.
I knew you'd find this place.
What? What is this? What is this?
You see, your friends
I'm
and I are
concerned for you, Stanley.
We've come together here because we care about you.
This
very
intervention.
much. It's this bucket you're carrying.
No,
around
but I
everywhere.
want to know all the stuff the bucket
isn't
does.
even from the original Stanley
I know.
Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic
Why are we having
characters
an
from
intervention with the
first
bucket?
game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
Yeah, there's
because
Broom
that's
Closet.
what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this
Mannequin
bucket
wife and
that they've
baby.
never seen before. Yes, I know
computer.
I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want
And
another
pencil
story
sharpener.
involving the Adventure Line?
Yeah, I did.
We
That's
could
why I
make
came
the
down here with the
Adventure Line go
bucket.
somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the
that
fans
truck
want.
going?
Let's do it.
We care about you, Stanley. A picture of the serious room. Picture of the stuff. 2 doors. Broom closet. Mannequin wife. Here's baby. Computer. Don't kill the bucket. Adventure line. I was gonna go on a big adventure with Bucket.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go
Why is
off
it
to
TM
next?
all the time?
I played some silly music as well.
Yeah, I did. Is there more silly music? Raw assets. Small asset import. I hope there's silly music playing right now. I'll have to listen to it later. Safe reach. Trademarking over everything. Yay! Oh good, I'm so glad. My favorite song.
Now this is what the
Yeah,
Stanley
it
Parable
is.
is all about. Don't you remember all those great
Pictures
jokes
of
from the
fern.
original dialogue?
Also, Stanley's addicted to drugs and hookers.
Whoa.
Yes, it's as classic now
It's
as it was
classic
back then.
as ever.
Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content
Yes,
exactly like
but
this.
I
but if
do
we
it.
want to do that, you're going to have to
No.
give something up.
My bucket! They'd be taking my bucket. Will you? Are they gonna permanently take my bucket? Are you gonna make me take my bucket away? But I want more. I want more adventures with the bucket just to see what else changes because it's all very, very funny.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid
No.
of the bucket. That's
Bucket
why
showed
I'm
me
very
silly
proud to
birds.
Introduce a brand new character.
You didn't
This
show me silly
is
birds.
the Bucket
Bucket
Destroyer.
Destroyer. No.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the
Oh,
rich
I don't
lore
like
of
Bucket
the Stanley
Destroyer.
Parable. True, it also was not in the original game,
Oh,
but it's such a
no.
well-fleshed-out character with so much personality
This
that to
looks
me
mostly
it already
teethy.
feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Do we have other options aside from Bucket Destroyer?
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer
I mean,
does?
I can guess.
Surely
Yes,
you
I'd
don't
just
need me to
rather
spell it
not.
out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
No.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. This isn't confusion at all. This is just intervention.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you
No,
get in the bucket.
take the bucket
I don't
from my
know
cold
what the
dead
bucket
hands like you tried to do
destroyer will
earlier.
If it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That
Ah,
is its
ooh, I hate
singular
machines like this. This is like
personality
nightmares.
trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a
One
character with only
personality
one
trait.
personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so
Ah.
densely loaded with complexity and nuance
Ugh.
that it's really like 10
personality traits.
What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet?
It's
Certainly
shaking
not.
a
I wonder
lot.
what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the
I don't
fans
like
will
it.
be clamoring for after this.
Yeah, I ship Stanley and
The
Bucket.
Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset.
What's it gonna
now.
do?
You'll have
Is it gonna come
hurry
and get me?
feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like
Is it
the
gonna come and get me?
Adventure Line or the Bucket
It's rooted to the
Destroyer
ground.
until you crush that damn
Ah!
bucket.
Ah!
Quickly now,
Ooh.
the fans are waiting. Do it,
No.
the fans, Stanley. Give
No.
the fans what they want. Hurry and
No! Ah! It killed me. I don't know how it did, but it must have done it somehow. Oh, there's Bucket Destroyer floating through the void.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation.
The bucket
You had so
died for
much
our sins.
potential.
You
We were
had
going
so
to do
much
such
potential.
marvelous things with you. Tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have gotten so
Goodbye,
impatient.
new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were.
You were magnificent in the arms of the angel. You'll find comfort there. I'm sorry, but did Bucket Destroyer give us backflipped all the way to work? I don't think so. Bucket Destroyer has been sent to white space. You've been living here, destroying buckets here as long as you can remember. In the handles of the bucket. Well, I could go back and discover what happens if I destroy the bucket as well. Maybe we should try something else
meeting
instead.
room. Yes, that's where everyone
Yes,
will be.
the meeting room.
Stanley just needed to
We'll
get to
get
the meeting
there.
room,
We'll see if
and
there's
from
anything to
then on,
input
he would
in the
never be
computers.
alone
We've only done
ever
3
again.
inputs. In the arms of the... I'm stuck. Help. I'm stuck. No. Bucket hugs forever. Alright, I'm sorry. Before we destroy any buckets, I want to go on further adventures with it and discover what other silly birds it's going to give me.
The good old bucket.
Good old
Just
bucket.
standing in the bucket. Off
Yep,
on
more
another
thrilling adventures.
adventure together.
416, what you got for me? What you got for me?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
Oh,
chest.
balloons.
and
Thank you
entered
for
the
the
door.
Stanley Parable,
This
too.
was not the correct way to the
Yep.
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Oh, I hear
telling him
police
that
sirens
the
outside.
employee
They're here for my
was simply
bucket.
the place to be.
Yeah, roof space ending. The
And
problem
here
with that
was.
ending is it's
Had the
very
bucket
dark.
turned out to be
That's a
correct?
suicide
Was this
ending,
better
so I'm
than
not
the
sure what the
immediate
bucket would do to
plan?
change
Never
that.
mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley
Bucket
took
was
the door on
wrong.
his left to go back
But we
to
are
the
going to go
meeting
this way. Bucket saves us? Let's do the apartment ending, the one I don't like.
No,
Let's see
said the
what
bucket.
they have to say about that with
Don't go to
Bucket.
the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else.
The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
Listen
Go
to the call
cargo
of the
lift.
bucket. Alright,
Good,
we'll go talk
said
to
the
our
bucket.
mannequin wife.
Now ride the lift
see
all
how
the way
she-
to
what
the
she thinks of
top.
our bucket.
There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question
Narrator's
why or
just
how
speaking
this
through the
was
bucket,
speaking
right?
to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Because buckets
but
couldn't
Stanley
talk.
chose not to think about this obvious.
I don't know,
fact.
narrators can
He
barely
was fully
talk.
convinced that the bucket had spoken to him.
He's putting on a
and
weird
he
voice for the
unthinkingly
bucket.
did whatever the bucket asked.
Get upstairs, Stanley. I'll have to listen to it later because I still can't hear the narrator. Unfortunately, my attempts to fix the audio were unsuccessful.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over
What are you
here.
gonna do to me? You gonna jump me,
Stanley once
bucket?
again obeyed blindly.
I guess there's not much else we can do. We can't go in here. Nasally. All of a sudden, narrator's not so fond of the bucket. Also, this is a lot of boxes. Is there a collectible in here? Seems like this is a room with a lot of boxes. Any collectibles in this room? Stanley earrings. Okay. Candy Mountain, Stanley.
Now pick up the phone.
Pick up
said
the
bucket.
phone.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life
Why are you
together.
being so creepy? Okay, sure. We'll talk to our mannequin wife. Yeah, I know that unplug the phone is an ending, but I haven't done that one yet. Whereas I have done an apartment ending before. Grizzly Tales narrator. Oh boy.
This is the sad story of a man named
Oh,
Stanley.
no.
and
We
his
have no
bucket.
wife this time.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
I don't know if I like the sound of that. You don't even get a narrator wife. No wife. I am married to Bucket. This is more of an apartment, though. I guess there's that at least. I think there's actually tables and chairs here. And abstract pictures of buckets on the wall. Some IKEA furniture. Jazz music. Bucket. Take me to work with you, Stanley.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting
need to
glow
be
of
at work.
companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
I don't know what you were saying it
Stanley is hearing
was.
the bucket say to him is just
That was you, narrator. Bucket dating sim with Stanley and Bucket. Oh boy. Hi, Bucket. Well, now what are we doing? Well, now we're going back home. Okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you
I
be
don't know.
concerned as
Do we
well?
want some tea,
To see
Bucket?
him delusional
Pour
like
right
this,
in?
obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
Inanimate
I want to say
object.
something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen
What
to
does
me.
that say? Mile? Why is there no pictures on the... Oh, there's jazz music. Phone. Oh, Bucket's on the table. Meets me and Bucket. Back and forth between work and home.
Stanley, can you hear me?
No, I can't
Listen
hear you,
to me.
narrator. I can only hear Bucket.
It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't.
That was your
talk.
decision.
All it would
You
ever
made it
truly
talk.
do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from
Well,
one
that's pretty
location
useful.
to a different location.
I
That's
think.
it. It doesn't do anything else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Ooh, now it's getting
You
dark.
see, he's not listening. He's
What's
still
going on
taking
outside?
orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
Sorry,
Now, all he
narrator.
cares
You've been
about is this
supplanted by the
awful
bucket.
This stupid hunk of metal.
You've been supplanted. Subbucketed. Oh, ooh. This is turning into a toxic relationship, Bucket. It's not very good.
I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
It's not very good if you just only rely on
He's just
Bucket.
going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty
Narrator is
bucket,
jealous
this
of Bucket.
Sort of shiny bucket.
I know it would solve this.
I'll give it this. Bucket does have a
OT3,
nice shine to
Narrator,
it.
Stanley, and Bucket. Love is love. Can't go anywhere else, so back home we go.
Yes, I
Ah!
suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average
Oh,
hardware
narrator's
store
giving
bucket.
into the bucket.
It's just a little more
Stanley has
trying
two
to say,
hands. Exactly.
sturdier, more capable.
Stanley
of
has two
transporting
hands,
liquid.
one for holding
Like
the
it would be
bucket
better
and
at
one
moving
for
an
holding
amount of
the
water
embodied
from
voice
one
of
room to
narrator.
another.
Narrator, ask me this. Can you listen to jazz music? No? Well, Bucket can. Over and over.
Oh my God!
Ugh.
I was saying,
Ugh.
better at carrying water from
Ugh.
room to room.
I
It's
got a little
bucket.
creepy.
It's literally just a bucket.
It's literally just
Why
a
do I feel
bucket.
some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more
I
than
don't
just
know.
a regular
You
bucket?
hyped it up. It was you, narrator. The bucket was coming from inside the house. Yeah, that was a little scary. Okay. Go to home to go to work to go to home to go to work to go to home.
No,
What happens when you work from
I'm
home?
having feelings.
See? Join the
What's
OT3
going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
of
Hear
you,
what the bucket
Stanley,
has
and
to say.
Bucket.
Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if
Perhaps I had the bucket.
this
Oh
would be
my
less
god, this is
confusing.
literally
Yes.
hearing
The
what
bucket
I
could tell
said.
me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Homestuck was right. Oh no. Jazz Nights. Oh no. Narrator, come on. You, me, and Bucket.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
No. It got weird. Narrator, you don't need to be in this ship war. We can make this throuple work. Somehow, some way. We can. Ugh, Bucket's about to fight the narrator. Before we go on our next adventure with Bucket, I need to go turn off Alfie's lights. So let me go do that real quick. Baby, girl, you have your own bucket. It's named Alfie's. Why you got the big chin? What's the big chin on your face? It's a sleepy time for the girl. You doing a big chin face. Alfie's go sleepy sleep. Ah, good night to Alfie's. Someday I'll have the good night Alfie's emote, but they're
All of
still
his
like
co-workers were gone. What could
approving
it
some of the
mean?
emotes I did.
Stanley
Yeah,
decided
she
to
wasn't
go to
doing
the
a full
meeting
pup,
room.
but she
Perhaps
like
he
sometimes
simply missed
when
the memo.
she's just kind of sitting up, she'll kind of just make her chin big.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
A little
couldn't
bigger than
find
usual.
a trace of his co-workers.
But not quite a chin puff where the spikies come out. Alright, anything else to input on these screens? Alfie's has no one to be alpha for. She's just a girl. She's just a little girl. Asserting dominance over her shark.
The bucket asked.
Where are we going
Stanley just
today?
smiled. Anywhere they
Yeah,
went
Bucket,
together
let's see what
would be
adventures we can go on
perfectly fine with him.
together. Alright, we're going to the
Stanley
right.
clutched the bucket tightly to his This was
Let's
not
go
the
explore
correct
some
way to
stuff that we
meet
haven't
him.
done yet.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the
Although we could also... No, we're
was
going to try and
simply
destroy the
place
bucket
to
later. With the
And here it
bucket
was.
destroyer.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the
What if
meeting
she
room?
starts T-posing?
Yes, Stanley thought to himself.
That'd be
Yes,
kind of hard for her to
perhaps
do.
it
I
was.
usually have to prop
How
her up when
insightful
she's
the
standing on
bucket
2
turned out
feet
to be.
because she was not made to stand on 2 feet. Also, she's very fat. So she falls
No,
over.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Bucket was wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting
Goodbye.
No.
A4.
said the bucket.
Don't go
Do
to
not
the meeting
lie.
room.
You're lying.
Go somewhere else.
Right now.
The cargo
Stop.
lift. Yes. Go there.
means you too,
go
Bucket.
To the cargo lift.
Okay. Bucket, guess what? We're going on a new adventure. A brand new adventure. Let's see if I can do this correctly.
Good. said the bucket.
I need to
Now ride the lift
jump
all the
over
way
onto
to
that
the top.
catwalk.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this
I need
bucket
to
was
jump over on
speaking
that
to him.
catwalk.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Ugh,
But Stanley
as
chose
I
not
can.
to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that
Woo!
the bucket
There
had
we go.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever
Nope,
the bucket
now I'm doing what I
asked.
want. Yeah, or that's a danger everywhere. That is true. 2B1. Boxes. We still haven't found another figurine. Bucket. Let's find out.
Stop. Look there on the wall. You see? There's
No
a sign
buckets
right there.
past
It
this
says,
point.
No buckets
What?
past this
Impossible.
point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay
No.
to bring the bucket here?
I must do it.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket
I don't know.
and what isn't a bucket?
Bucket's not allowed in
I
this one?
suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which,
Do I pick up this
if
package?
that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something
I don't know,
about it.
do we?
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences
Can
on
we
the
not do those
entire
endings with
rest of the
Bucket?
game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Oh
So
no.
much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of
I
what
know, it is.
and isn't a bucket.
Eh.
Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh no, what are we doing now? We have to have buckets explained to us? Is that the truth? So we can't do red and blue doors with bucket? No buckets beyond this point. Forbidden. Is this a bucket? Is corn grass?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some
test
test
scenarios.
scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you
Uh-oh.
is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever
Well,
need to know.
I am very
about
stupid,
what
so I don't know
is
if I
or
guarantee
is
good
not
results.
A bucket. Okay, let's begin.
But we'll try our best.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Bucket. Doot doot.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket,
What?
not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this
It's a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed
It's an
recreation
AI
of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Come on.
Item 3.
They're all buckets.
Is this a bucket?
All of them. You can 3D print a bucket.
Correct. This is
Oh,
a
good.
bucket.
Got that one right. They only come from natural pre-production. Oh, cool.
Item 4.
That looks like a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
I think they're all buckets. No.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
Well, it
It's
could
an
be a bucket if you
enormous
try
machine
hard
that
enough.
tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on
I don't
earth
know,
did you
anything can
manage
be a
to
bucket
screw
if
it up?
you really
Absolutely
try.
Incredible. Let's just move on to the next
Yeah,
one.
museum taught they were species. That could just be divergent evolution. That could be a kind of bucket. You don't know. You don't know where everything comes from.
Is this a bucket?
Yep, that's a bucket. Absolutely. Yep,
Correct.
see?
This is
Told
a
you.
bucket.
Is this a bucket?
Item
Alright.
6.
Yep,
Is this a bucket?
that's a bucket. They're literally all buckets.
Trick question.
Both?
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, was this like Schrodinger's bucket? It is both. Is and is not
Wait,
a
hold on,
bucket?
I can't find the next one.
Depending
Let
on
me see,
if
should
you're
be around
observing
here
it.
somewhere.
Hello? That's a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know
Well,
there
it could
isn't
be a
anything
bucket,
here.
again,
And I don't
Schrodinger's
appreciate
bucket.
the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be
It
something.
could be nothing. I could be,
Unless, in your
holding
twisted
nothing.
mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing?
This is my
Answer
welcome
me
to my
straight,
twisted
Stanley.
mind
Do you
narrator.
believe that nothing is a bucket?
You that nothing is a bucket? No.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Yep.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere
Everything-
moments
you're
ago,
a
I could
bucket
answer these
narrator.
questions with confidence. And yet now I'm so adrift. Do any of us
Nothing is
know
something.
what
It's a
bucket
concept.
is? Am I a
Yes,
bucket?
narrator, you were the bucket all along.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Yep, you
I'm
are a
losing
bucket.
myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear
Again?
our relationship apart.
What, you gonna make me feed
I
you to the
can't
bucket
help that.
destroyer?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets
No!
from the game.
No, don't erase my buckets!
Here we go.
No! Oh no! I'll be sad if there's no more buckets. I had bucket stuff I was gonna
Is
do.
everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Everything was a
Every single
bucket.
thing in the game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea.
Oh, yep.
But, except me.
got a
I'm not a
bucket
bucket
after
after all.
all.
And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're
I don't
not
know.
a bucket
Maybe we're
either.
anti-buckets.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's still helpful to get some clarity on that issue,
Glad we got some
but it doesn't
clarity.
change the fact that
Only
we
3
haven't
things in
got
the
a
game are not buckets.
So, tell you what. I'll reset everything.
Okay.
And we'll put back all of the buckets.
Yep,
Okay?
yep.
And
This is
we'll
like that
know
thing when
that
you're
it's
programming
all
a game and
bucket.
like you
But if you run
basically into have like a
anyone else,
load-bearing
maybe don't mention
JPEG
that.
where
Who knows what that information might do to a person.
information do to a
All right,
person.
here we
I don't
go.
know. You have like a load-bearing JPEG and like if you delete that JPEG then the entire game crashes. Somewhere running the Stanley Parable is a JPEG of a bucket, and if you remove that JPEG, the game will not work. Nobody knows why, but too bad. That's just how it is. Narrator, Stanley, and bucket. Alright, well, we've still got collectibles to find. We've still got endings to do.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Let us be on our
What
way.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Well, I'm not
simply
sure how
missed
many
a
more
memo.
endings I can do with the bucket. Alright, thanks so much for coming. Have a good bucket. Yeah, you go back to the phone and it'll work? Okay.
A good bucket.
Yep,
strong
a good,
bucket,
strong, humble bucket.
A committed bucket. A bucket of culture
Let's
and
see.
distinction.
Culture and distinction.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Now, there's
and
still the
ate
ending
it
I
with
haven't
both
tried,
his
which
hands.
is to, Link's Bucket Win. There's an ending I know I can try wherein you back out of the boss's office before it all starts. Everything starts. So, warehouse access plan. Produce one plank to allow use of access past fence. Construct bridge to allow a shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. Uh-oh. We need more plans. Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if we can back out of the boss's office. I know there's a way to do it.
Boss's office.
Basically, I need to, like, go into here and then quickly back out before it does that. Can I do that? Yep. Oh, we did it. I think we did it. Correct? Right? Yeah, there's a way to do it. So, stepping into the boss's office, and there should be something else we can do. Oh, yeah. Wait. Is this it? I got it. Okay. Back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember the full breadth of it. I just knew you can do something if you step out of the boss's office before it finishes. Okay. Then back to the beginning we go. Do. Although now the narrator's not with us because he got stuck in the boss's office and, not us. We'll find out if something changes. Woo. Bucket. Away we go. Back to where it all began. We gotta go talk to Asriel in the flower patch. Oh, now this door's open. Whoa. Where are we? It's a mystery. The door next to us all along. You are now leaving. Red door. Escape pod pay 470.60. Alright, well, let's take a bunch of stairs then. So, we're gonna be walking upstairs for a while. Hope nobody minds that. But Bucket will protect us as we go up these stairs. We gotta get to the escape pod. Actual escape. Yeah, I haven't technically done any of these endings before, but I do know of their existence. So that's why I was like, oh, I wonder what Bucket will do. Escape with Bucket. Bucket, come with me. We're going to the escape pod. Yeah, the building wouldn't let me before, but the building know I'm here. Are you aware, building? Because I'm just running along with my bucket up the stairs. Escape pod launch bay. Escape. I have not tried going out into white space with the bucket, but that's always really hard to do, so we'll have to try that again and see if we can do it. Portal? Yeah, kind of. I mean, this is both from similar kind of engines. Oh, hello. Thought something was going to happen. I can't see, it's all dark. Where am I going? Hello? Is this the escape pod I was told about? Oh, here it is. Bucket! Bucket, what will you do? Bucket, what are you doing? Only one can fit. Oh no! Oh, Bucket, save yourself! Oh no. Stanley's hands. A tender moment between us and Bucket. Bucket will get away safely. But not us. No. Oh no. As we sent Bucket into the future. Goodbye. Bucket escaped. That's so sad. No. Oh no. I didn't even hear the sad music. I'll have to go back and hear it again. Oh man. Well, here we go. We'll have to try that again without Bucket at some point. I kind of wonder, actually I'm wondering if there's a Bucket ending with the I don't want to go back into my office building thing, so let's go get the Bucket for that.
This isn't the right office, is it?
Star-crossed lovers, but only one can be saved. I'll never let go, Bucket. I'll never let go. No! Oh no! Bucket escaped! No! No! How could I do it? No! Oh no! Oh no! This is the worst thing that happened. No! It is a good ending, but but Bucket escaped and wasn't destroyed. It's true. Oh no! I have to let it go. Oh no! This is the top 10 saddest anime deaths. No, it's not there. What will we do now? I didn't realize that would take him away forever. Oh no.
Stanley came to a set of two
Bucket is free to enjoy life. Oh no. Oh, I guess we should do the red and blue door endings.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
since
perfectly
Buckets
well.
weren't allowed there
Perhaps
anyway.
He wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Bucket, go get help, boy!
Standing now in this incredible room.
Okay, at least we can get the Stanley Reigns. That's true. But I was so sad. I wanted to see if there were other endings we could get with the Bucket.
Door on his left.
That's so sad. Betrayal. Well, not betrayal.
Stanley
we had to let go of Bucket, but
it's incredible he wasn't.
Oh, it's so sad. I was ready for more. I wasn't ready to let go, Jack.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
yeah, I guess maybe if we are playing the Stanley Parable again, Stanley Parable 2 again.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
hopefully get Bucket back
and
go on more Bucket adventures.
Is this someone you've been neglecting, Stanley?
What? Oh, okay.
Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do
I have zero. Without a Bucket, I don't have any consideration.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Okay.
let me prove
Here's
that
the deal. There's two. I know there's two different endings here without Bucket. One of them is pretty dark, and I think I have the warnings for it on. Maybe we can go ahead and get that one out of the way. It is, if I do that one, that's suicide warning, though, so it's pretty
Now listen
bad.
carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Oh, look! Hello!
You're getting close now,
I'm getting
Stanley.
close.
You've nearly gotten all of the figure and
Lorraine.
You'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number.
Yes.
And that will be
That'll be the best.
We'll be different people by then.
We'll be
Different in
different
the
people
sense that
by
we
then.
used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Louise.
You're just
None of
making
us
these
can.
up. You're just making up words now, narrator. Well, at least we found them. I think there's one more that was in a room of boxes. He said red door, right? Which one did he say? I forget. He said to go to the red door. Okay, I'm gonna... No. Red. Okay, yeah, we'll do the worst ending. Again, warnings for suicide.
Thank God you are willing to listen to
Because
me.
this is
You
a
see
very
that
dark
I really
ending.
have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these
Like, most of the
choices.
time it's the
two of
narrator
us
being
always
mean to
trying get
Stanley. This
somewhere
time
that
it's the
isn't
opposite.
here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
I'm running
Don't
around.
you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Killing me softly.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier
No more
if
gambling.
we just stopped.
Also, this thing is
But I
recursive.
think I have a solution.
I'm just going
Here,
in circles.
let
There's
me
nowhere
show
to
you.
go. Except for here. Nope. How did that work? I can't even pronounce the word properly. I cannot do it. What do we want? We want
What are you
buckets.
looking for?
Non-Euclidean, that's correct. We want buckets, narrator. That's what we want. But we had to let our bucket go into space. Speaking of space.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment.
You gotta
with
wonder
this
why the
place,
office made this room,
Stanley,
though.
I think I feel happy. I actually
Where's the sparklies?
feel
There's sparklies down there, aren't
happy.
there? Ooh. Non-Euclidean buckets, indeed. It's the office holodeck. It is. The only thing it can do is, whatever this is. Sparklies! To be fair, this is very nice. I like this. I like your little, Photoshop brush effects going on here. And a big rainbow pattern. Oh no, everything everywhere all at once! Don't look into the donut! Oh, that's cool. I've kind of wanted to get one of those, like, galaxy lamps or whatever those are, that just kind of, like, project cool things into a dark room. It might be kind of nice. Likely the holodeck. Are you gonna make another donut of sparkly lights? So, we're fine as long as we stay here. But unfortunately, we can leave.
No, wait.
Content warning,
Where
this
are you
contains
going?
suicidal themes. Hold X to skip and complete this ending. If you guys want, I can skip it. If not, I'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, I did turn on the content warnings. So let me know if you want me to finish that. Bit more dialogue. But yeah.
Right.
You're cool with it? Personally okay? Okay. Yeah, I just want to be sure. At least I'm glad they give proper warnings for that. Oh man, we got this big rainbow thing going on. Yeah, I'm glad they give proper warnings for that. Also, somebody decorate these walls.
Oh no. Stay away from
Okay,
those stairs.
yeah.
If you
I
hurt
can handle it myself
if you
too.
Die, the game will reset. We'll lose all
Again,
of
I
this.
just wanted to make sure everybody else was. But yeah, for some reason, wherever the narrator put us is just a
Please,
big old
no, Stanley,
flight of
let
stairs.
Me stay here. Don't take this
The narrator's
from me.
very upset.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're
This
doing.
is not OSHA compliant.
No!
Ouch.
Oh, thank God.
Ouch.
You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Oh, actually, Stanley's walking slower
Can
now.
we please get back
Oh,
to the other room?
Didn't realize that. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, it's a very sad ending. It's
There.
very mean to the narrator.
See? This is what
Is
you
this what we want?
This is where we can both be happy. We really can.
Yeah,
If
it's
we
not
stop
graphic, it's just
moving,
sad.
We just have to stop moving.
We're in a video game, narrator. We're not allowed to stop moving. Real life, we can stop moving. But, ugh. Yeah, I don't appreciate the fact that I'm like, oh, Stanley's slower
Stanley,
now. Ooh.
go back. There's nothing good that can come
Ooh.
from this.
I don't like it. Ooh. Ugh. Why was this installed here? Safety railings.
No, what are you doing? Do
I have
you
to
just
inspect
not
for safety
believe me?
railings,
What can
narrator.
I say to convince you?
Yeah. We're gonna reenact all those parts from the movie Space Mutiny, where people would just go falling off all kinds of stuff because there was no
Stanley,
safety railings anywhere.
Let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I don't know. I feel like this is kind of worse, narrator, if we just keep going back and forth. Stanley, no.
My
Now
God.
Stanley's slow.
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yeah, this is so mean to the
You'll throw
narrator.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
I can reset it
You're literally
anytime.
willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
This is so
Am I reading the
mean.
situation correctly?
Yeah, I can't hear anything at all, so I don't know what the sounds are. Yeah, that's why safety
Maybe
railings
you're
are so
just getting
important.
a kick out of it.
I don't know. Now we're going slowly. It's
I
hard.
just wanted us to get along.
Sorry,
I guess
narrator.
it was too much to ask.
Unlike Undertale, I'm
Looks
actually
like you
doing all
wanted
the
to make
stuff
a choice
apparently.
After all. Well, this
Yeah,
one
there's
is
like a
yours.
splat. Ugh. Ugh. I was trying to make funny jokes. There's no funny jokes to be had here. I was like, Space Mutiny. That's funny. Buff. Dirkpeck. Rust. Hardbank. Ah!
Is it over?
No. Oh, that's the last one.
It's gonna be a
Okay.
start, isn't it?
Sorry, narrator. Yeah, that one is a not fun one. It's not great. Let's not go in the red door next time. Let's try the blue door. Now, that's actually something you actually, in terms of game development, that's something that you actually need to kind of be concerned about. Because
All of his co-workers were
you need to
gone.
consider like the
What
mental
could it
health
mean?
of
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
yeah, intensely
Perhaps he
cry.
had simply
You need to
missed the
consider
memo.
consider the mental health of your game developers. I actually heard this was bucket replacement bucket. Hallelujah. Although I guess our bucket never escaped them, did they? Oh bucket. Oh bucket. Not our bucket. This is a replacement bucket. Narrator's trying to make up for our sad ending last time. It's a replacement. Well, I am curious as to what the bucket ending is if we never leave our office. I do want to do the blue door ending. I'm going to real quick see what happens. Oh, wait.
And try
no.
not to lose this one too, you dolt.
You dolt? Hey! 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 Oh, man. I was going to go back and try and do the other ending. But I can't. Yeah, narrator, you were trying to murder the bucket. Okay, what endings can I still do with the bucket that I have? Because I know I can't do
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
the blue
to his
door.
chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I guess we can do the unplug the phone. I was gonna try and save that one for last because that's kind of
This
when the
was not
credits
the
roll.
correct way to the meeting
But I am
room.
very curious as to
Stanley
what that
had
ending
felt
would
the
be like
bucket
with the
calling to
bucket.
him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place
No,
to
the
be.
OG bucket
And
escaped.
here it
We sent it
was.
into the
Had
escape
bucket turned
pod.
out to be correct.
Away it went.
Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley.
It went
knew.
into the escape
Never
pod.
mind. The bucket was wrong.
We'll have to try the escape pod
Stanley
ourselves
took the
sometime
door on
without
his left
bucket.
To go back to the meeting
I guess we
room,
can also have bucket destroyed by the bucket destroyer.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo
That's true. We can do it
lift,
without the bucket with
yes.
final
Go there.
ending. I just wanted
Go
to
the
do that
pub.
ending last
Good,
as like
said the
a
bucket. Now ride the lift
because
all
that's
the
when
way
the
to
credits
top.
roll, so that felt
There's something
appropriate. I
up
wanted to
there
do
I
last.
need you to do.
Stanley did
But
not
we'll
question
try it
why or
with the
how
bucket
this bucket was speaking to
and
him.
see if things
It
really
should
go
have alarmed
haywire
him, of course,
with
because
bucket.
buckets can't talk.
Of
But
course
Stanley
cannot
chose
talk.
not to think about this obvious fact.
That would be silly.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he
I'm
unthinkingly
still
did
endings I
whatever
don't know how to do.
the
Like I
bucket
don't know how to do the cheaters ending. Oh, something else? Okay, there's always next time. There's always
In here,
again.
said
The
the
end is
bucket.
never the
Go
end.
into this
Is never
dark
the
room
end.
over here.
Stanley
We
once
can always
again
keep
obeyed
going. We
blindly.
can always find more silly birds. Ring ring.
Now pick up the phone.
said the
Bucket.
bucket.
Pick
I know
up
you
the
want to pick up the phone.
and it will take us back home, where we can go about life
But what if we
together.
just unplug the phone? Hello? I know we can do it.
Oh, hold on.
I
Why
did.
did you unplug the phone?
Ha ha ha.
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you.
No,
and
you were
telling
just
to
making
do
that up.
things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke?
I don't
It's
know,
funny,
narrator. It's hard to
Stanley.
tell when
A
you're
talking
joking.
Bucket.
It's funny,
Don't
Stanley.
you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer?
Oh
Or
no,
spoken
narrator.
quicker?
I thought narrator didn't want to tell jokes.
Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at
You
it.
were
But
mad
there
about
isn't
telling
exactly
jokes.
an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to full...
Instructional
wait,
video on
yes, there
comedy.
is. It's sitting right here. Let's take
Narrator
a
is messing with our hearts. What is your instructional video on?
What is comedic
It's
timing?
comedic timing.
What is comedic timing?
I don't
How
know.
does it work? How long should it
How
last?
long should it last?
How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Yes, it
Thankfully,
can.
the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's
Yes.
dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees
I think
Fahrenheit,
you're just averages.
with one of your arms raised straight upward at a
What?
15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic
What?
timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name.
Spelling your name.
Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh.
I
and
don't
then
think this is how jokes are
spell out
told.
your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I am. I'm gonna cough so much. I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations
Expectations
management,
management.
which is the cornerstone of
Why
good
does this guy
comedy.
look like my grandpa?
Finally, it's time to hand out surveys.
Oh, I'm sorry about
Collecting
ads.
hard
I'm
data
sorry.
from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian.
I die of
An
laughter.
effective survey should
Subscribe
be
for
no less
no
than
ads.
10 pages long and should include the same question
Same question
reprinted several
reprinted several times. What?
Just to ensure the survey
I'm
taker
Dunny
is
with the
actually
ad
paying
funny.
attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over.
Oh, I don't like these faces. These are horrible faces.
In no time at
Ads
all.
are a mood,
Just remember to
indeed.
let them stop laughing at some point.
I
You
don't like
gut-busting
his
little
face.
scam.
I
After
don't
all,
like his face.
with each of us needed on the front
Uncanny.
lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threatened our very existence, and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be
Why is
prepared
it
to give our
so
lives to this
troopers?
noble cause, just as our children must do
Why is
after
it
us,
on legs?
and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What is happening?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were
What is
back then.
happening in the
So with
universe
that
of the
in
Stanley
mind,
Parable?
I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the
No.
two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic
Oh, no.
delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Oh. Do we have to go back now? Oh, sheesh. Well, that was very weird and hilarious. Nope, another thing. Okay.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to
I was
nail
already
the
in
delivery.
stitches. I don't think
You'll
you need to
be in
do anything
stitches.
else,
A
narrator.
talking bucket, you'll say. How ridiculous.
What a hilarious
absurd. What a
concept.
hilarious concept.
Also, we have safety
The king
railings
of
now. We can't
comedy.
jump off.
That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness.
Can't jump
we
off.
have
See, this is why it's
instructional
important to have safety
Otherwise,
railings.
Who knows where we'd be
Red
right now.
door.
Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket
for sure.
spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket.
Oh, I'll
spoke.
figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Okay, was there a Ooh. He's trying out new voices. Is there a collectible around here somewhere? Maybe down there. Far, far away. Collectible. Are you around here? No idea. Bonk. Ow. Kabonk. Oh, the maintenance door is just gone now. It's just heckin' gone. Okay, I'm locked into this ending. We're locked in. We cannot escape it. I'm just gonna keep saying it wrong the whole time. That's fine.
Here we
Whee!
go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors,
And
they entered the
door on the left. No. Bye-bye. I'm going this way.
What? We're back.
Oh, that was quick. We really jumped around.
There was supposed to be several rooms leading up
Yeah,
to this.
just
There was supposed to
teleported.
be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit, which culminates
No,
in
this is a comedic
scene
wit.
with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land.
Teleportation ruins comedy.
And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the
Woke
phone
teleportation
comes
is
immediately
ruining the
after
comedy
two-doors
business.
room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve
No,
the title
you can be
of
the
king
prince of
I'm
comedy.
nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke
Lawless joke telling
I
well.
think
I don't know how to plug the phone back in.
I think I need to go back and rewatch that instruction.
Again? We're watching that video again?
Yes, surely that will help me improve my. Here we go. You ready?
Oh boy.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors,
No.
they entered the door on the left.
Incorrect. This door. This door. Also, I'm missing one of my stickers. Where's my bucket sticker?
What? We're back at the phone
bad.
already. No.
Too bad again.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the
refuse.
bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Still going.
What?
I must follow the
We're
bucket.
back at the phone already. No.
I must follow the bucket.
Here we go. You ready?
Although if I keep doing
When
this, I might have to
Stanley
go to
and
the door on the
bucket came
right.
to a set of two open doors,
Or the left.
they
Whatever.
entered the door on
The door I
left.
don't go into. I'll try one more time. See if anything changes. Is the phone still here?
What? We're back at the phone already.
We found the teleporting
No.
door to the thing. Alright, okay, we
Here
gotta go in the door on the
You
left
ready?
then.
When Stanley
That's
and the
what'll have
bucket
to
came
happen.
to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Is open on the right with? Let me see. It's just this one. Nothing there. I don't see another door. Just this door. Back in the phone again.
What? We're back at the phone
We gotta go to the
already.
right next time.
No.
Yeah. What cannot do
Here
it?
we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors,
Okay.
they
To
entered
the
door
left.
on the left.
Up, 2, 3, bucket.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading
Nope,
back to
I do
the
what I
phone.
want.
Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think
No.
this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work
Yep,
now.
we
It's
messed it
done.
up.
The joke is completely done
Tips for
and
not
over.
getting
It's
fired.
all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed.
What
in
is
the
hot?
community of
Profits,
other
profits,
joke
profits,
writers.
profits,
I'm going
profits.
to be shamed at every one of our meetings.
When are
from
you
now
going to the
on.
joke
All
writers
because
meeting?
You couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Ah! Narrator. Ah!
Stanley, you
The
love
end.
the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions fail in
Oh, this is a
comparison.
credits roll.
Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley.
Now I have the
I
bucket.
heard that
Me.
You are pale with shame over how
Me.
unabashedly in love with a bucket you are.
He's not even holding the bucket.
Still not... Is it the delivery? Pale with shame.
Oh, no.
Pale with shame.
Pale with shame.
Pale... What's another word?
This is a much funnier version of the credits, yes.
Stanley, this bucket is so mental. I think I saw it in his car. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which is I knew
Oh, narrator, you're trying.
I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is.
More instructional videos?
Make me the king of comedy again. More
Again?
instructional
Sorry, Leroy. What did Leroy do? Why are we apologizing to Leroy from the skybox? Is it because we left him there after trying to get back to the skybox? Okay. Sorry, Leroy. Yep. Alright, okay, let's see. What other endings can be done?
Stanley was alone.
He's alone, finally.
This is great, he thought to
I
himself.
definitely will not pick up
This
any
is
other
what
buckets.
I wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Definitely will not pick up the bucket. I'm trying to think of what other endings I can do with the bucket that I haven't done yet. I guess I could try the fall off the platform ending.
The embrace of an old
Yep,
friend.
embrace of an old
A
friend.
weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Or we could destroy the... Oh, it has my usual stickers on it.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Okay,
and
let's try
entered
this
the
way.
door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Do, do, do,
But Stanley
do,
had
do.
felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Before I actually get to the warehouse? Okay.
And here it was.
I shall look
Had
around.
The bucket turned out to be correct. Was this
But
better
it can't
than
be
the
correct?
meeting? No, never mind. The bucket was
More
wrong.
than meets the eye.
Stanley took the door on his left
Let's see.
to go back to the meeting room.
Well, there's that one. That one goes to the confusion ending, but not quite. Unless there's something around here. Anything else in here?
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section.
Oh no, the door
and walked
closed
straight
behind me.
ahead
Oh
to the
no!
opposite door.
Ah, shoot. Hate when that happens. You get locked into things. Oh, of course Redbubble does. Well, I guess we can try the destroy the bucket ending, which is very sad. But then we'll see if the bucket destroyer goes to heaven or not. Since that was the ending we needed to try. But if we destroy the bucket, what else can we do? I should have checked more thoroughly. More thoroughly. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's
Oh,
see.
good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way.
Gonna give me another intervention
I knew
about my
you'd
bucket.
Find this place eventually.
Well, I don't want it.
You see,
I
your
want my
friends and I are
bucket.
concerned for you, Stanley. We've
Oh,
come together
see,
here
look, I'm
because
in
we
the
care
broom
about you
closet.
very much.
Here I am.
It's
My
this
old friend, the broom
bucket you're
closet,
carrying
which you
around
were
everywhere.
making fun
The
of.
bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable.
You were
It's
making
just
fun of my
sequel
broom
content.
closet
We're
stuff.
the ones that matter, Stanley.
here?
Classic
Nope.
characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom
Now, why is
Closet.
this big, bright
because
room?
that's what fans want from a sequel. They
We
want
still haven't
more
gotten
of
to
their
baby
favorite
ending.
jokes, not this bucket
Stanley
that they've
and the
never seen
bucket in the
before.
broom
Yes,
closet.
I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time
Narrator,
with it.
this is all
Don't
entirely
want
your
another
fault. You
story
can't even put me in the
involving
serious room
Adventure
because I don't know
Line?
how to
We could
cheat.
make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the
I'll
fans
follow the
want.
truck
Let's
who's
do it.
going like, okay, I'll get out of the way for the adventure line. The adventure line leads
Look
to
at that
bucket
wacky
destruction.
line. Who knows where it'll go off
Ross,
to
that's
next?
map 2,
and
engine
it played
import.
some silly music as well.
We're getting into the backroom stuff here. Okie dokie. Fine, you want me to destroy my precious bucket?
Now
Well, I already
this
sent
is
my
what the
real
Stanley
bucket
Parable is all about.
into
Don't you remember
space.
all those
So,
great jokes
it's
from the
okay,
original
actually.
dialogue?
Also,
My real
Stanley's
bucket has
addicted to
escaped from
drugs and
Mars.
hookers.
This replacement bucket will destroy
It's
it.
as classic now as it was back then. Let's
Bum,
do
bum,
it for the fans,
backrooms,
Stanley. Let's
backrooms.
give them more content exactly like this.
Snake,
But if we want to
snake,
do
it's a
that,
snake.
you're going to have to give something up.
I'll give up my replacement bucket? Okay. Real bucket has escaped to the stars.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
at
That's
this
why
big
I'm
old
very proud to
hunk of
introduce a
junk.
brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
This is like that kind of thing from like,
I think
what's
it'll
it
make a
called?
wonderful new addition to
Rich
the
Lord
rich
Stanley
lore of the
Parable.
Stanley Parable. True,
From,
it also was not in the original
the-
game, but it's such
the
a
one Wallace and
well-fleshed-out
Gromit
character
cartoon.
with so much personality
the-
that to me
the
it already
sheep.
feels as though it's been part of the
a
cast
close
all
shave, that
along.
was
Don't
it.
you agree?
Like, I've always, like, felt really nervous about,
Can
like,
you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
insert
Surely you
bucket
don't
to
need me to
destroy.
spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
Okay.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the
Yeah.
machine when you're ready.
No. 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 Yeah. The bucket's
Now
scared.
listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the
It's
bucket.
scared. It doesn't want to go
I
in.
don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy
Doesn't wanna
your
go
bucket.
in.
Destroying buckets is all it knows.
It won't do
its
it.
singular personality trait.
I can't even do
I
it.
can hear you saying, how does a character with only one
Oh,
personality
Bucket
trait
Destroyer's gonna
deserve
die
to
no
join
matter
the
what. I can't
pantheon
even
of
destroy the
beloved
bucket.
Stanley Parable
Stanley
characters?
refuses.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer,
Stanley
you'd see
refuses
that
to put
its
away the
desire
bucket.
to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity
Is there a way to
and
destroy the-
nuance
actually
that it's
destroy the
really
bucket?
Like 10
I don't think there
personality
is.
traits. What other object in this game can you even say
Nope.
that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what
Certainly
sort of
not.
Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring
I
for
cannot
after
put
this.
the bucket in.
Okay,
Impossible.
the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed
Well,
it. We can't get back to the
no getting
classic
around it.
Stanley Parable
This bucket is
characters
indestructible.
like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly
Nope.
now, the fans are waiting.
Do it for the fans, Stanley. I'm
Give
trying.
the
I'm
fans
literally
what they
hitting
want.
X.
Hurry and
But I refuse to let go of the bucket. Bucket Destroyer Redemption Arc. Rip bucket? No, just Bucket Destroyer. What we have learned is that this bucket cannot be destroyed.
My prized creation.
Even a
You had
machine
so much
literally built to
potential.
destroy this
We were
bucket.
going to do such marvelous
Incapable
things
of
with you,
doing
tell
so.
such spellbinding stories about
Absolutely
you. All of it
incapable.
squandered now. Goodbye,
And so it goes.
new friend. For the moment
Off to
in
heaven
time
it
that
goes.
you were here, you were
You were magnificent. And you broke immediately. Not that great. I'm not impressed with you, Bucket Destroyer. Bucket showed me silly birds. What have you showed me? You showed me white space. I already know what's in that. I already know what's in that. I already know. Loading. Okay. We'll try and go back to the warehouse again and see what missing thing needs to be found. I'm still looking around for computers to put
Wind
input
blew
into it.
outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after.
Oh, I think it is raining here, actually. One day sea weather. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Figurine Finders Committee meeting today in the meeting room. Let's see. Any input to give? Nope. Nothing. Surname access.
The bucket
All
made
right.
Stanley want to be a better man and
a better co-worker.
In time, perhaps, he would become both of those
No,
things.
no. Burned by the
Stanley
narrator.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. And
Super
this was not
burn.
the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley
All right,
had
we're gonna
felt
check out the
bucket
warehouse.
calling to him, telling him that the employee
And if
lounge
we
was
find
simply
anything
the
interesting,
place
cool.
to be.
And if not,
And he
we'll
realized
fling
that the
ourselves from the
bucket turned
platform
out to
with
be
Bucket.
correct. Well,
And
no,
Bucket will surely
never
protect us.
mind. The bucket was wrong.
Surely it
Stanley
will.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting
Okay,
room.
something in here before the actual warehouse, right? Correct? There's a thing. There's a chair. There's a box.
No, said the bucket.
Don't go to
Go
the meeting
somewhere
room.
else.
Go somewhere else.
Do not
The
lie.
card
If you're
loaders,
lying, stop
yes,
right now.
Go there. go to
In the warehouse
cargo lift.
before the cargo lift. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Big wire. Well, there's this thing. Whoa. 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 Oh. Huh. Huh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What? Let me up. Yeah. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. I must get the last figurine. I see it over there. There we go. Come on. Bucket, you will guide me, I hope. We carefully make our way over to our last figurine. What? There we go.
And there it is. The last
Stiggly Wiggly.
Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing.
Yep, it sure
Where
is.
so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial
It sure
achievements,
is.
you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
You get nothing but the number
I would
went up.
tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted your figurines.
I got them all, yay! Well, I guess we can jump to a horrible demise here as well. Bucket, will you protect me if I jump? Will you protect me? Can we get down to loading dock? Let's try it. Ah!
But Stanley
No.
feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket.
Oh, we
his
can't stand to be
dearest
without
friend.
buckets.
So he threw himself to his death, that they might die
Oh
in one
no,
another's
tragic
arms.
ending for
How
Bucket.
deeply touching.
How deeply touching. No. Oh, it's another ending you can get? Good grief. There's so many endings. So many endings to find. Alright, well, which one would that be? Well, I guess I'll have to look for that. Actually, I do wonder if we can do the white space trick with the bucket. I don't think we can, but...
Stanley,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause
Ah,
on things.
ooh.
It's those figurines.
Ooh.
Those figlets.
I don't like-
haven't
why is it
stopped
so
thinking
weird?
about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling
This looks
moment of your
fake.
entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
That was just
Yes,
fun.
I know we're supposed to be telling a story.
But it's fun to
But
be
would you
collect
please
things.
Indulge me with one more trip back to the memory
The
zone.
memory zone?
I
Oh
would love
boy, nothing will go
to
wrong
revisit the
here.
figurines.
Oh boy, I remember what happened last time. We were in the memory zone. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Welcome back to the memory zone. When Stanley found the collectibles. Oh boy. This game is amazing. It is very pretty. 2013. Zone Sweet Zone. Look at all these nice things. Mind control facility. Why is this guy holding a dog? The Stanley Parable. What everyone's saying. Buy unpressurized gas. Oh, no bucket. Audience Award. The Stanley Parable. Fake BAFTA. Good times. Yeah. We gotta go down here for our brand new content about we found the collectibles. The beautiful collectibles.
Here's where it all
Yeah.
began. The first collectible.
The
Back
first
then we had
collectible.
no idea of how many of them
Well, we
we'd
did.
find.
There were 6.
Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen. But how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Collectible. We're innocent. Lucky 7. Oh boy, now what?
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your
We're gonna
own.
collect
just by
12
poking
now?
around behind the boss's office. You did that, Stanley.
I
I'll
did
be
it,
honest,
Stanley.
Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane.
I know, this game
unremarkable
surprises
ways.
me in mundane, remarkable ways. More!
Okay, let's do a
Boss's
little quiz.
bathroom.
Which
Under
of these
stairs.
rooms was the room you found your 3rd mini stand?
I
Do you
can remember. It was in the boss's bathroom. I know, we found a Mewtwo or whatever. Or we found Mew.
Hey, that's
Yep.
exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the 3rd one.
Oh.
You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear.
I'm glad
in
they
your
are
memory,
crystal
but I
clear
shouldn't
too.
be
Definitely having them
surprised.
helps.
After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your
I don't know about
3rd time
that.
doing anything.
Oh, good times.
Let's see, what came next?
Oh, Big Apple. Why is there a
Yes,
Big
we
Apple?
found a Figley in this pink room. Oh,
I don't
well,
think this is
I can't
correct.
actually say I remember being in this room,
What?
but it's here in the memory zone. So it must
Oh
have
no, the narrator has faulty memory too. Why is there a pink apple here? Okay. Narrator, what's going on with your memory? Why is this a pink room? Why is it here? Oh boy. Now what? Gentle tones playing. Okay.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was by the
yes, the
red
5th
and
mini
blue
stand.
doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate
Oh,
the
did you?
occasion. Enjoy.
The default transitions from like Windows Movie Maker.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I
That's
wouldn't have
fine.
spent on anything else.
I'm sorry, it's really good. I think these go to the same place. They do. Okay. What else we got? Now look at all these boxes. Look at them all. Yep. There we go.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible,
Mm-hmm.
the final figurine, right here in the warehouse. This memory is the most distinct and clear.
Yeah, so
in
it
my
just
mind,
happened.
Perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind
How
works?
does the mind work?
All I know is that
Not
this
very
is the
well.
moment where you picked up a Figley, and I thought to myself,
Yeah.
yes, that's all
12
of them.
out of
They're
6.
all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Okay. Oh, is there an exit over there? I can't tell. Oh, there is something. I think one of the doors is open. Oh, this vent. Okay. Over there. Let me see here. Is it over this way? I don't want to fall. Ah, here we go. We're back to the memory zone. You are in the present. Whoa, here I am in the present.
There was
Whoa.
no more. Because we've caught
Whoa,
up to
there's
the
just me
present
and
moment. Nothing left
on
to do but
TV.
move onward into the future. Goodbye.
Goodbye, memory zone. Okay, for the original warehouse.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
It's my own vision on
Stop the
TV.
loading
That's
screen.
weird.
Isn't
What?
there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines?
I don't know.
Let's just go backwards.
You're really
we'll
enjoying
do the memory
these.
zone again from the opposite direction. See
Narrator.
how that feels.
What? Narrator, what silliness are you doing? What is this silliness? Do we have to uncollect all the collectibles now? Was that the deal?
Okay, yes. This spot in the warehouse.
We're collecting them all. We're gonna get like 18 collectibles.
All the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Why is this so dumb? Oh no! Yeah, we're gonna collect 255 collectibles, and then it's gonna like overflow, and then we'll have like no collectibles. Minus 99 figurines.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video?
Yes, are you gonna show it to me again? No, just very quickly.
Yes,
I love that video too, in fact. Watch out for the stack overflow or whatever it's called. And then there's this pink room that makes no sense.
Still don't remember the pink
Where does this door go?
Still no memory of this one. Good room though. A solid room.
Yeah, I mean, it is a neat room. It's just, what is it here? Okay. We're going back and forth. Oh, look, here's the other one.
Hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of
I don't know, I feel like this is reward enough.
I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Okay, we're still going on. Onward we go. And I'm so glad I managed to get this working. I was so upset. I was so thinking I wouldn't be able to play the game today because my broken controller.
Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does
I don't know. We'll never leave the past because the end is never the end. What was that? I thought that was the mannequin for a second. Oh boy. We're going silly at the memory
the
zone.
very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced
Discovering
you to the
figurines on my own.
Oh, I want more memories, Stanley.
Are you you're gonna make me stack overflow with this?
What came before this?
I don't know. It was the thing, right? We're in the memory zone. There we go. Collect them all. Can you find them? Yeah, this was our special little collectibles thing going on here. Jump circle.
It's the terrible new content that we were originally.
No more jumps remaining.
I remember hating it back then. The time
It does indeed.
Filter on everything. In fact, I dare
A whole
say
class
I'm
with it. Oh
actually
boy.
quite fond of it now.
I'm fond of the jump circle. I'm sad I'm out of jumps.
I want more memories.
What else can we do here in the new content? We keep going back over.
Oh, yes, the two
Wow, I think
doors.
that's where they led
Who could have
last
forgotten
time.
That? A classic memory, this one.
Narrator's just full of nostalgia. Oh, no. Yeah. Back to our office.
And before everything
Where we always
else,
are.
there was your office.
Always, always.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No, there was just
There's
mannequin
something I
and
feel
bucket.
I can remember.
Ugh. Oh, sorry about the ads.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I
Trust me
remember
now.
before this whole story got started. Back then I was different.
What does this mean?
I used to make
Sorry
big
about the
decisions.
disruptive
I was
ads.
passionate. I was skeptical. I
was
weighed
skeptical.
each decision with profound
I don't know about that.
thoughtfulness. And then
Whoa, what's
somewhere
this?
along the way, I stopped making decisions.
Stopped making
I
decisions.
became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking. for me.
Narrator, did you invent
Decisions,
Stanley?
He would decide which way to go.
Did
I
you
would cheer
create
him on
me,
as he
narrator?
collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Narrator, what are you
Perhaps that's
doing?
it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley
Isn't Stanley just your bucket narrator?
Even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself.
Narrator, are you going to delete
I want to
Stanley?
go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own.
I don't know about that,
again.
narrator.
I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play
Narrator,
with.
don't delete Stanley. He's your
Since we're
bucket.
in the memory zone, how about one
more good memory.
Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office,
Uh-oh.
and then I'll retire him for good.
Oh
I
no.
did enjoy telling his story so very much.
I hope this isn't our last run in the office.
Here we go. This is
We still
the
got endings to
story
do.
of a man named Stanley.
Send Stanley into the skate pod. Then he will escape. We might have to do that. Whoop, it's loading. It's loading. Before we go back, once again. That's the good ending. Yeah, that could be a good ending indeed. Well, unfortunately, we cannot do another ending, good or bad, right now, because it is time for me to stop. Again, I apologize that things were a little rough before. We had some technical issues, namely my controller not working. So I think maybe what I might need to do this weekend, if I have some time, is go buy myself a new one. There is a Best Buy nearby, so I should probably just pop by and be like, hey, I need a new PS4 controller, give me one. So that's actually right next door to like a pet store too, so I can probably do that at some point. But yeah, thanks so much for coming to the stream despite the technical issues. This was very fun. I laughed a lot, like way more than I was expecting to. So there was some really funny stuff in here. Yeah, thanks so much for coming to the stream, guys. Actually, because I finished some work early, I probably will do another art stream on Sunday afternoon. Working some more on some Deltarune comics, so if you want to stop by for that, I don't know the exact time I'll start, but it'll be sometime Sunday afternoon for Pacific time. Otherwise, we'll try and do some more endings. I'm guessing next week might be the last one for Stanley Parable, because I'm not sure how many endings there are left to do. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a ton more content. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm super glad I got to actually play more. I'm excited to see what else happens in terms of endings. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Subscribe to my channel if you like it. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all next time. Alrighty. Good night.